What's good, y'all? We live once again here following the UCLA game, which we won 53-13. I'll tag it right here. Go check it out. We're going to do a recruiting update real quick right here and move into next week. We had one prospect visiting, Brian Mark, dual threat quarterback from Michigan, so we'll see if we got him. We'll see what kind of movement we got on the recruiting board. We also got a head coaching upgrade, which I will go ahead and use. And in fact, let's start with that. So we're now level 46, got a head coaching upgrade to use. Let's figure out where we want to use that. Let's see. Thinking right here. We aren't usually in games in the fourth quarter. Usually if teams play us close, it's to halftime, and then we kind of kick their ass in the second half. But this is kind of a good one to have if you're ever in a close game. Your team plays really good in the fourth quarter. Basically, they stay hot, whatever the hell that means. Let's see. So you get performance bonuses in high-pressure situations. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and use that, me as well. Nothing over here on recruiting, really, except for pipeline stuff, which I don't really care about. So, yeah, let's go ahead and snag that. There we go. All right, other than that, let's take a look at the board before we advance the week. Make sure we spent all the points we possibly can. We kind of filled up our class. Not completely. We still got some spots left, but we're starting to kind of hone in on certain guys here on the board, as you can see. We're kind of going after everybody except for Ron Brown here, but... let's take a look at how we're doing here going into next week. Let's see. So a couple of guys we got huge leads on who are just kind of waiting to commit for some reason. Maybe we'll get some of them next week. So Mark, he just visited this week, and we just added this guy to the list the other day. So we don't really have any points to use here. Let's see. When are some of these guys visiting? I think he already did visit. Yeah, he did. He did. Yeah, so everybody on here has already visited. One is ready for a visit. Is it Ron Brown? Yeah, so we're not giving him a visit because we don't really think he can do anything for us. Let's see what the classes look like before we go to next week. So we're number 2 in the country, 13 commits. I think that's the most in the country. Let's take a look. Yeah, most in the country. Let's see. What's our class composition looking like? Got 4 4-stars and the rest are 3-stars. So it's pretty spread around. If you are new here, I really like to... kind of impose recruiting restrictions, not in a sense like restrictions, but I try to keep it realistic. So, you know, Oregon State not known for getting that top talent. So what I really try to do is snag those 3 and 4 stars that people aren't going after on the West Coast and things like that. You know, it keeps it realistic, keeps it fun, and it's kind of rewarding to develop prospects that were under the radar dudes. I don't know. It's a good time. So let's go ahead. I think that's everything for this week. So let's go ahead and advance to next week. We'll take a look at the board and see if we got any commitments. Bam! Let's go, man. So we got a bunch of commitments here. Brian Mark did not commit, the dual threat quarterback, which is kind of surprising. But look at the rest of these guys. We got Cliff Dixon, who is an athlete we had a huge lead for. He's on the board. He's a defensive player. Oh, Ernest Baker committed to Notre Dame. So that was a guy that we were kind of going after here late. But he's going to ND. Interesting decision. We got Ira Freeman. We needed a tight end this cycle, and we got one. 4-star, I think, from Michigan. We got Marcus Frederick, 3-star strong safety, and Ed Weber, another corner. So that's 4 more guys on the board. I think we have 4 more spots left after that. But good recruiting weekend. A couple more commits, 2 4-stars in there, and the rest I think were 3-stars. So awesome. I don't understand the rankings. I really don't. We beat Arizona State by 60 points, right? And they moved us back to number 3 or whatever. We had a bye week. I'm pretty sure we had a bye week. They moved us back then to number 4. We beat UCLA by 40 points, a ranked UCLA team, keep in mind, and they move us back to number 5. I do not understand what the hell is going on. That makes no sense, bro. I'm gonna go look at this. The rankings are so stupid. We are literally the back-to-back, we're the 3-time defending national champions, and you're not giving us the benefit of the doubt. It makes no sense. So, Florida State jumps us for beating North Carolina State by 42 points. Cool. Like, North Carolina State's not ranked. I don't understand what the rationale is behind that decision. I mean, just makes no sense. It really doesn't. I mean, if you go look at all these teams' schedules, there's no way they played the kind of teams that we've had. We've played 4 ranked teams already. Look at this. Look at this. Penn State, whooped their ass. Army, whooped their ass. USC was ranked and we played them. Whooped their friggin' ass. UCLA is still number 22. We kicked their ass too. Like, it makes no sense, bro. The coaches poll, the media poll. How about the BCS? I don't understand. It's the dumbest thing. whatever. All that matters is that we're the final 2 teams playing the national championship come week 13. So I don't really care. We're just going to keep kicking teams' asses. Whatever, you know. These things always work themselves out. But this is a recruiting episode. Let's get back to it. It's like Dabo Swinney ranking Ohio State, what, 11th? And then they came out and whooped their fucking, like, whatever, bro. All right, so here's what we got. Ed Weber, 5'11", 198 corner from Santa Monica, California, 3-star number 18 corner. He was a guy we were going to go after if we didn't get our top prospect, who was, I think, the first instant commit we actually got. Yeah, Jonathan Lundy. So, yeah, nice to bring in 2 more corners. I think we got 2 out the door this year going to play, professionally, hopefully. He is pretty fast, 89, 87 speed excel, good agility, 85. Pretty good tackler, 53-66 for a corner. 75-76 coverage, 76 press. So what he needs to work on, really, is probably that coverage. And then, I guess the speed a little bit, too. But he's solid. He's really solid. For 66 overall, he's really solid. Offers from Stanford and UCLA as well. So a Pac-12 recruit, and we bring him home. I mean, if you're looking at us, Stanford and UCLA, our program has been best in the Pac-12, best in the country the past couple of years. So pretty easy decision there if you ask me. And the right decision. So Ed Weber, welcome to the squad. Marcus Frederick, 6'3", 198 strong safety. Really good size. He's from Louisiana. Number 42 strong safety in the nation. 82 speed, 81 excel. Not great, but not bad. Strong safeties aren't usually that fast. Really good tackler, 69, 78. Good pursuit. Got to work on that play rec, only 63. Man coverage, 60. Zone coverage, 72. 79 press. Block shed, 72. So, yeah, he's going to be a really good strong safety. He's got to work on that speed. He's got to work on that agility, but that'll come with time. He's a redshirt prospect who's going to get some time in the future for sure. So, good to have him on board. 6'4", 239 tight end. Next, that's Ira Freeman from Buena Vista, Michigan. And I think he was kind of a bust. Yeah, he was a bust, but 68 overall, that's not bad. So, you know, it's a lot of people kick busts off the board just right away just because they're busts. But, I mean, he's still solid. I don't really care about all that. And 6'4", 239 is really good size, too. So, we're not really pressed to play a tight end right now. We got Edgar Haas, who's kind of the next tight end up for us. He was a 5-star a couple cycles ago. So, this is a guy that can train, develop, and get to the level we need him to be. 74 speed, 79 acceleration, pretty good. Not great, but, you know, for a tight end, they're not usually that fast. Good catcher, 64, 65 spectacular, 69 catching traffic. That's the big one. Catching traffic, you got to have if you're a tight end. Pretty good route runner. Pretty good blocker, too. Shoot, 72 block, 71 run pass, 74 impact. That's like levels. That's like a 3-star offensive lineman level type blocking. So that's going to be an asset in the future for sure. Good, you know, he's good injury, 90 injury, so he's not going to get hurt that much. Love it. Only offer was from us, but he had a bunch of other visits scheduled. So nice to get him in before he went and visited Tulsa, Cincy, and Arizona and all that. So Cliff Dixon next up, 6'1", 179. We're recruiting him for a specific position. I don't remember what it was. We'll take a look at his attributes and figure it out. He's from Texas, so really nice to get high school players from Texas. They're always really good. Number 33 athlete. Let's see what he's going to play for us. I think it was slot receiver, but it listed him as a corner on the homepage there when he committed. So 77 juke, 78 elusiveness, 88 spin move. Good man coverage is, where's man? 80, 81 zone. Really good tackler. What's his weight again? 179. So he's a corner, or he is a slot receiver. He's elusive. He can catch. I think I need him a lot more at slot. I think that's where we're going to play him. We don't really need him at corner that bad. He could also play free safety or strong safety, really. He tackles that well. But I think we're going to get the most out of him at slot receiver, so that's probably where we're going to play him. Only offer was from us, but he had Miami, Ohio State, Oklahoma, and Michigan looking at him. So really good pickup, and we're going to find a spot for him to play. I'm pretty sure it'll be slot receiver, if not slot, somewhere on the receiving corps. 6'1", 179 is pretty good size, but he's got the speed to go along with it, so I like that. We kind of have a really good mix here of speed and height. You know, you got your jump ball receivers, your slot receivers in this class, so it's been really strong. Ernest Baker, we lose him to Notre Dame. He probably just visited, that's why. No, he didn't, so that's weird, but whatever. He's going to Notre Dame. The only position he could have played for us was free safety, so it's not that big of a loss. I was actively not recruiting him, and I was really anti-Ernest Baker for a few weeks, but then I was like, shoot, I mean, we got the spot. Let's see if we can bring him in for some depth. But now he wants to go to ND. Probably a good decision. He'll actually get to play there, I think. So good luck. Maybe we'll see them in the postseason in years to come. And that leaves us with what we have now on our list. Yeah, again, I think we have like 4 spots open. And, yeah, I'm going to kick him off the board because I'm not even recruiting him anymore, unfortunately, for Brown. It looks like Army is making a jump there, so hopefully he goes to Army, a place he can play. Here's who we have left on the board, though. Mike Waters, blue chip offensive tackle recruit who visited a long time ago. Looks like he just went to Michigan and visited there, but we're still in the lead, so that's a good thing when that happens. Jacob Cruz, 6'0", 206 running back. We're in control with this one. He's ready to visit as well. Let's bring him in against Washington. I'm trying to bring in 2 running backs. We got Chris Hall, who we got a long time ago. I'll tag an old recruiting video here for this season. Now I want to bring in Cruz as a compliment. Brian Mark just visited. I don't know what he's waiting for. He's going to be our quarterback of this cycle. He's 95% locked. He has a visit scheduled to Washington, week 13. Hopefully we can get him on board before he even goes there. I mean, and honestly, why would you even want to visit Washington? They are a dumpster fire of a program. Every time we play Washington, we absolutely whoop their asses. So, I don't know. If he plays there, he's going to get, every time he plays, he's going to get sacked 7-8 times a game. Hopefully he just decides to join us and he can be the future of our offense. We'll see, though. Hopefully he doesn't waste his time going out to Seattle to see Washington play a game and lose. Anyways, Brandon Turner, we move up from 3rd to 2nd for him. Still trailing Washington State by quite a bit. 6'3", 190. He's from Oregon, so I like to go after some Oregon players every now and then. Really good player. Got a visit scheduled to Washington State. Looks like we got a long way to go. We're trying to get him in on a visit because I think if we can do that, we can get him. And if we get him, I think this might be the best wide receiver class thing I've ever signed ever on this game. That'd be awesome. He is 90 speed, 83 excel, 90 carrying. Not very elusive, but he's a jump ball receiver all the way. 72 catch, 71 route running. Not very good with spectacular, but you know, if you're 6'3" and you can out-jump guys, don't really matter that much. He's 75 jumping as well. So, yeah, he's got offers from us and Wazoo, but we're continually creeping up the board for this guy, so we'll keep an eye on him. Recruiting's looking good, though. Let's see what we are ranking-wise here. All right, so we're still at number 2, 17 commits now, and wow, Notre Dame has 5 5-stars. That's insane. Good for them. We have none, but like I said, I don't really like to get 5 stars because Oregon State doesn't really get 5 stars ever, so I don't know, it doesn't seem that realistic to me. But yeah, I mean, our class is, well, let's see, more than half, 60% 3 stars, and that's how it should be, so love to see it. And the guys that are 3 stars, it's not like they're just trash players. If I go after a 3-star, it's because I think they could play and dominate at our school. So I go after the dudes that are 3 stars, quote unquote, but are actually beasts, and you guys are going to see that here. So we're 2nd in the country now. Not going there. Here we are. Who else is in there? So Washington's number 7 somehow. Anybody else in the Pac-12 representing? You got Fresno. You got Cal. Okay, Cal's been recruiting pretty well lately. It hasn't really translated to the field. But, all right, let's look at that. Let's go to the All Prospects page, see what their 40 times are, everything like that real quick. And then we'll be good to go. So, let's see. Cliff Dixon runs a 4.42 and not 215 bench, not great. 250 squat is not great either, but you know, if you can catch the ball and run, that's all I really care about for him. Love to see it. Got no, Kent Brown we already covered. Ira Freeman runs a 4.74 as a tight end. That's not bad. 360 bench, 285 squat. Yeah, 285 squat's not great, but it's all good. Ed Weber runs a 4.44. That's really good. That's really good. And he's only 66 overall. I think this guy's going to be very special in in a couple years. 195 bench is not good. 210 squat. Again, I don't really care that much about what you bench or squat unless you're a lineman, or a linebacker even too. But yeah, whatever. Let's see who else we got. Oh, actually, we already have 2 running backs committed. I'm going to have to take a look at the numbers and make sure we don't go over. Marcus Frederick runs a 4.58. Damn, he benches 390 and he weighs 198 pounds. Squats 295. He's a beast. Anybody else? I feel like we had one more. It was Freeman, Weber, Dixon. I think that was the last one, actually. And Frederick. Yeah, we're good to go. So, yeah, let's look at the 40 times, stuff like that. I always like to check those out just for fun. Yeah, man, that's about that. So our next game is going to be on the road at Stanford. The closest games we've had over the last couple of years have been the road games at Stanford. I'll tag 2 years ago, it was right here. It came down to the wire. And the time before that, the 2 seasons before that, my game crapped out while I was playing. We actually did blow them out that season. That goes all the way back to season 1. But hopefully we have no difficulties this time. Go check out the last time we played them at their stadium. Like I said, I'll tag it, hit the info button. Stanford usually plays us really tough. Their defense is usually pretty good. They're 3-4 this season, which isn't great, but they always come to play when they play us, and it's usually us and them, in terms of the teams competing to win the Pac-12 North on a year-to-year basis. So hopefully we can keep it rolling, get to 7-0, and continue to prove these pollsters wrong. I mean, the coaches poll, the media poll, the BCS poll all have us at number 5 in the country. It's the stupidest thing ever because every team we've played this year we've blown out. Hasn't matter if they're ranked or not. Now, we've played 3 or 4 ranked teams, so I don't really know what more we could do. We're just going to continue to run up the score on dudes and make statements every week, and hopefully they'll take notice at some point. But hit up the last game if you missed it. Once again, beat UCLA 53-13. I'll tag it right here. And I'll have the Stanford game sometime this week, hopefully. I got a busy week coming up, but I'll find time to get it in for y'all. But in the meantime, hit the like button, hit the sub button. If I get to 200 subs, I'm going to play my buddy John, my colleague John, in a one-on-one game, and that should be a good time. So get us there, and we'll do that. But signing off for now. Till next time, we'll see you.